Hey.
I got a ring light. I
Yeah.
said, let me set up my ring light.
Yes.
Got a ring light. I done had it for over a year. Huh?
You can hear me good?
Yeah,
All right.
I
All right.
can. You can't hear me.
Yes, I can hear you. All right, y'all.
Good. I
Welcome to
followed that ring.
Serena. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I got my buddy over here, one of my favorite buddies. Cause me and her talk about this show all the time. So you got everything.
Oh.
See, I got my drinks, got my little stuff set up. Let me pull up my notes. Okay, we about to do this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited.
Me too.
Okay, so we're gonna do it's 8 and 9.
Okay.
All right, so Power Book. We're starting. Y'all. I was a little late, so and if y'all need to know why I'm a little late, go check out my story on YouTube. Check it out. Go like, comment, and subscribe on that. Also, go to Resse page. She does a lot of other type of business y'all might be interested in. You might need some life insurance. That's your girl over there.
That
Okay.
I'm your girl. I'm your girl.
Yeah. So look her up
Build a
on
legacy.
YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and get your life in place.
Her.
Okay, so this particular episode is season 2, episode 8, Power Book Raising Kanan. And this episode is called A House Is Not a Home. So now episode 8 opens up with the fuck up. And his name is Dominique, but I call him the fuck up. Dominique is the white guy who got caught doing
In the
doing the
can.
hit for Marvin.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it opens
The
up.
sun.
Yeah, with Marco,
Mm-hmm.
the Italian son. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So it opens up. Dominic is going to the hospital. He bleeding. I said that motherfucker came out of that prison coop, didn't he? He needed
He
some
sure
help.
did, and went to the hospital. Most people know not to go to the hospital.
Exactly, but he went though. So
He,
it's almost like, are you ready to die for real? Because you in the Italian mafia. Why did you go to the hospital? But you
right.
were scared.
Yeah.
So in my mind, I knew right then some things was gonna happen to Dominique, and in my notes I was got like, "Damn, Marvin, you fucked up.
Bad.
He's still alive."
Right.
So this is my part right here. Rock goes to Palomar House. What did you think?
When she went to Palomar House, hold on, you got to bring me back.
Palomar is the bomber of Korean. He was fucking that grown lady.
She did what she needed to do. She did what needed to be done. She needed what because she knew she was wrong. But see, that's when it comes in. I'm glad they showed it because that shows how we always hear about the men doing women like that. That showed a good example how women, these grown women, be getting them the boys like that. That
I'm
was
so
right.
glad they showed that. I'm so because I don't have sons, but it made me think. Most of the time you hear a lot of men talking about their sexual experience as like really young. Like
Yes. But
most girls, as I know of, it be like some teenage shit. But
mm-hmm.
this his shit was teenage, but who gets that virginity taken by a grown ass 35-year-old woman?
Grown woman, baby. She did what needed to be done because he wasn't gonna understand. Only thing he know, is getting a little thing with. So he was really diving in. So she probably showed him some stuff he ain't never seen, baby. He probably saw stars
Yeah,
and
did you
everything
see
else.
him on that bed? He was like,
Right. I'm in heaven. I ain't never had it like this. He wasn't gonna go nowhere either. He was gonna keep on messing with her. If she hadn't gone over there.
look, this the part I wrote this shit down. Cause Rock, when I say she came knocking up, bow, 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 bow. Then Palomar came to that door like she was this sexy girl, like,
Girl.
hey.
All in her little world.
Ross said, shut the fuck up. She said, shut the fuck up. I spoke with your fucking daughter. She told me everything.
Honey, and the daughter knew what she was doing. I guess she said
I
at
was
this
so
point.
happy she told on her ass.
Yeah.
But the coldest part was like when Rob put that gun to her head. She said, "Next time I won't be knocking on the fucking door."
Right.
And then when she walked off and they played that goddamn special ed, I got it made. I got it made. Mm-mm, mm-mm,
Man, too gangster.
mm-mm,
That it
mm-mm,
was so gangster.
mm-mm. I said that's some gangster shit right
It
here.
was
Then
so
she told
gangster.
Famous, go to school.
Famous, he bless his heart.
He's scared of Rock.
Yeah, he definitely scared of rock. Yeah.
So he had called when he seen Kanan. He was like, "Fucking Rock was up here. Damn, she had that piece too. That shit
Yeah.
was flying."
Yeah. And he just at this point, Kanan has just turned all the way because he's so disappointed, bless his heart.
Very disappointed.
Yeah.
Now back to the next scene. We
Okay.
saw Marvin in the projects talking to Unique. Yeah, boy.
He knew he had messed up.
And they say Unique is telling Marvin about Marco being killed in that home invasion. He fronted Marvin and let him know that that it was a robbery, and so Marvin is looking spooked. And
Yeah.
so he tells Marvin that he needs to be worried about the father, Sal, the head of the
Yeah.
Italian mafia.
Yeah.
So Unique warns him like, ain't nobody showed up, so you ain't got no damn body. You in fucking trouble, Marvin. That's what he basically told him.
Right.
Um, they did show Kanan sitting on the block, and then Scrap Mama pulled up.
Yeah, that was
Girl,
another big disappointment. He put two and two together immediately when that happened. He
yes,
at first he
did.
went at first he was, but see, because he's so hipped onto all the lies and know now he's looking at her as this liar. Now he kind of know like, oh no, she must, because if she had me to try to go kill my own dad, we know
We
she don't
know
want to.
Scrap. We know Scrap did. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
yeah, you could tell that's the way he was thinking when the mama kind of fronted him like, "Your mama ain't doing shit. She need to do something."
Right.
And she ain't doing nothing.
She
Like
ain't do nothing.
that's another lie she done
Right.
told.
Right. Exactly. Because at what point do you think a scrap loved his even with the eye missing? I love my life.
But
Hash this
Ken
out.
love Scrap too, like a big brother slash uncle damn near. He grew up
Mm-hmm.
with Scrap.
Mm-hmm.
I feel kind of bad for him on that.
Yeah.
So Juke goes to her mom's house, Kenya. She walked in the apartment. Of course, the pastor and all his men and women there. So that shit was looking real spooky.
Yeah.
But then
That,
they switch back over to Lou and Ziza. They meet up at in the
no,
parking deck.
yeah, to talk to the guy on the radio.
The
Mm-hmm.
DJ dude,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
they kind of threatened him to play the song, and you could tell Ziza kind of got off on it.
See, I want to know more about her. I
Yeah,
really want to
it's
know a
something
little bit more.
about her.
It's something. It's something that's hidden.
It's something about her, and they just ain't got to that. Cause how in the hell did you meet Cartier? Cartier, I mean, how did you meet him? You're a young girl. How did you meet Cartier?
Right.
And who is your people?
But
That
see,
kind of
but she must be living somewhat a life because she said, remember when Juke came up there when she heard her song and she told Lou, Juke came up to my house where my parents stay. So I don't think, I think it's like one of those maybe double-sided lives that she may be living. You for real a good girl, but you like this bad girl life.
I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah.
I
So
definitely can see that.
yeah, I'm
Cause she got
interested.
on my nerve. I'm tired of her and Lou fucking. I'm just tired of Lou fucking. Period. I'm sorry. I'm
Falling in love
tired
with
of
everybody
having
you gonna
sex.
sign. You
Huh?
Stevie J, he gonna fall in love with everybody he signing. Ain't that what Stevie J used to do?
Yeah, he is a baby Stevie J. Cause my goodness, you with how many women you gonna be with, Lou,
It's
in that
Lou.
studio?
And, and then they
And
all
you
look the
don't take
same.
them
And
home.
Lou got a type.
Yeah, he do got a type. Cause them girls is looking alike. You like Puerto Rican girls. Just gonna say it from Queens, okay? Preferably Queens.
Right. And it goes perfect being that the type of the time it was back then. That's what used to pop. You get a Puerto Rican, you doing something
Yes, and I
then.
think that's maybe why they showing it like that. Like, let's get Lou this Puerto Rican girl, cause these niggas used to go crazy about them and all that type of stuff. Maybe they doing
Yeah.
that
They
stereotype.
used to, yeah. That fit right into that time.
Now we go back to at Kenya apartment. Laverne is there and she's telling her, they trying to cast out evil things in Juke. And it's almost like Kenya is using Juke for the church and she's making her sacrifice herself
Mm-hmm.
to get all these things out of her because she probably scared that she gonna be like her.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
cause I think Kenya was just kind of doing what she wanted to do after she had that baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she must feel bad. So she trying to cleanse in Juke because she cleansed herself. But did they beat you like this? Like, did you get beat like Juke? Because you was like, y'all didn't say nothing about him, my child.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did they
Yeah.
hit you?
Right. And then you said you still, because at what point do you, being in a church, did you hear it was okay for somebody to beat your child?
I just didn't. I guess because I never been in a situation where the church manipulated that much of my mind like that. In
But the sad part is, it's so much of it going on. They had to put it there because it's so much going on. It's a lot of it that do go on.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. We don't know about what be going on in these churches, so
Mm-hmm.
that's why I said maybe that's probably was put in from somebody experience that happened where the church is over you like that.
Right.
So then we go back. Wait a minute.
We was talking about the people being in the in the apartment of
Oh,
a
we
church.
go to the Cartier. Cartier is at the restaurant with Rock, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is very key right here. To me, this was the key for Rock. Cause Rock is
Yeah.
every time she go around Cartier, she is listening to what the fuck he is
She's learning
doing.
something. She's shutting
Yeah,
up and listen. She got her mouth closed and her ears open, eyes
that's
too.
what I
Yes.
noticed. Cause I'm like,
Yeah.
she heard him talking to Tremont about one of the guys being pulled over for a gun. Then she
Mm-hmm.
also heard him say, "Shit, I ain't finna pay for him no lawyer to get out." So she like, So
Yes, that's why I can slip in. Right. As soon as I
so that
catch you slipping, I'm going right up in there. Yeah.
yeah, cause it's almost like, okay, well, you fuck up, I'm gonna pick up. I'm gonna
Yeah.
pick it up.
Yeah. Because I'm trying
So
to build my team. I don't know what you trying to do. You trying to be a whole team by yourself.
so that's why I'm like, that particular crew, they're in DC. So Rock is already looking to expand. So it's kind of like, okay, so you finna venture out to DC now?
Mm-hmm.
Cause
Mm-hmm.
you already in Jersey. So you just making you a little trail going
Right.
down.
Right.
So of course we talked about back at the apartment, Kenya, them preachers, they beating on her, they making her watch these men, that man and a woman have sex. And then what kind of way is that to introduce sex to a person? Like, what, even if
Right.
I didn't know anything about sex, why is that a way to introduce a man supposed to be with a woman? Look at it, look at it. You know
Look
what I'm
at
saying? I'm like,
that's trauma. You instilling trauma in her. She didn't
yes.
have to do that when she chose her decision to be gay. She didn't have to go through no trauma. That was just something that, from my understanding, that's the way she was raised by her daddy. You know what I'm
And
saying?
her
Then she
dad,
got
I think she was right. I'm not saying that's the reason why she was gay, but she is surrounded by a lot of men. She has her uncles, and then she has her aunt who has a strong masculine
right,
appearance. Not saying she's masculine with her dress, but she's
right.
masculine in her personality.
Yes, yes. She has
Cause
a
Robbie
she a boss.
Shaw now. Robbie
She,
Shaw.
she a boss, baby. She's a
Robbie
boss. So yeah,
Shaw.
you got to get with you.
We can't
Yeah,
tell
she sure
shit.
do.
Rock had on
She
her
sure
red
whoever.
too.
Man, man, and put on and would put that lipstick and honey and that hair be up. Child, I wear some of that stuff today.
That whole
Talking
outfit was
about
today. That whole outfit that she had on, that red, is
yeah,
today. Cause I said, okay, Rock, they got
yes.
you on
And
red today, baby.
it's just yeah, that role. It's hard for me to believe that she do anything else in her life but that. That's how good she play her role.
What
That's
you
what
say
she
she
do in
bought
real
when she
life,
wake
baby.
up? Okay, so they got
Yeah.
Marvin on the phone. He trying to see if Dominique is at that hospital. That was a lost cause. That was like, let's add Marvin in this scene looking for this white man.
Yeah. We're gonna show y'all how shook he really is.
Yes, because he was real shook.
Yeah.
Now at the
Yeah.
police station, this is what I'm confused. Okay, Detective Howard was damn near dead, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
When he just all of a sudden, I thought he was retired and not coming back to work. So all of a sudden, he back at work working with Burke.
Well, I
So
think
all
he.
of a sudden, back at work, he go into the captain office and he's telling how Burke is snooping around, asking about his old cases.
Mm-hmm.
She's getting in contact with some of his old contacts. And the captain says Bert is fucking up the investigation on old girl, which is Nicole Juke, deceased girlfriend. And Bert is preying on young girls and giving them drugs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now this is finna fuck Bert up.
Cause she doing too much.
And I got a feeling how it's gonna fuck up. Let's keep moving because that last scene in the next episode, you're gonna see how this is gonna fuck Bert
Oh
up
yeah.
because she told Kanan. So let's keep moving. Now Kanan goes to Famous house, telling him he need to go back to school, of course. And Famous tells Kanan how Rock came over to the house and knocked
That's
on the girl
yeah.
door.
Yeah.
Now that shit
So
was
that
crazy to me. So who in the
yeah.
hell gonna open the door for you, Kanan, after your mama then came here and put a gun to my motherfucking head? And I know she'll kill him.
But the thing is, she knew what she was doing when she got herself into it. Like she said, I
She
knew what I was
said,
doing. Yeah. So my whole thing is, but see, by this time, Kanan probably done went home and had some little wet dreams and everything. Couldn't wait to get back up in there.
so what did she? Cause she did say something like, "I knew who you was."
Yeah, she knew exactly what she was doing when she did it. Because she set her daughter up to call her. So it was just a setup in the beginning. But you put your daughter up to talking to him because you could never go up to him as your daughter's mom and say, hey, can we talk? You know, I want to talk to you.
Well, I think the mama was like, "You ain't moving fast enough, so I'm gonna fuck him." She did some old whole shit.
But from my understanding from what they said, she does a lot of her daughter boyfriends like that. That's what Rock told her. He's not the first one you've done like that. I know women like you.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. I think she had Kanan as one of those people like I'm gonna be with him because I know his mama got some money, so I'm gonna see if he can turn and bring some of that revenue over here and have his head gone. That's what I was thinking.
It could go that way. Or she could just be a freak and just want what she want. Because you got some of them that's like that.
Yeah, but I did see some monetary value in fucking with Kanan because Kanan will steal some money for you.
Yeah, but see, she don't know that. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know how she thought that was gonna roll over.
Okay, so this another thing that shocked me too. Yeah, it's smoke session for me, y'all. This what tripped me out too. When Kanan went back to that apartment, Famous got his paternity test out that book bag, and he said, "Why did you get a paternity test on a nigga that you already know that's your daddy? We already know Defcon your dad is that MH."
Um, I thought it was just something he had been carrying around from when you remember when he got in the car with him on one of the previous episodes. He had got in the car. He had him a piece of paper and said, "Here, in case you have any questions, here." You remember?
Yeah, but this the thing. I just feel like Famous knows he's gonna start putting two and two together.
Yeah,
I think. And
yeah.
then the story of Defcon has to come up. Like, if Defcon, how old was Defcon then? Cause if Howard was in his 20s, how old was Defcon? Cause
Yeah.
they making it seem like, and I said that too. I said if Kanan mama was 16, how old was goddamn Howard?
He was I think
Maybe
they
20.
yeah, that's what they was trying to compare the situations like he ain't no better than this okay, that's in a late episode, but yeah, he was kind of older.
So
I mean,
that's
he
what
was
made
older
me
than
think.
Rock
I
with
started putting
16,
some
but
two
she was an
together.
informant though. And then I don't know how you can have a 16-year-old informant.
All this gonna have to come out because I want to see who DEFCON is. We seen his brother locked up, but I know they're gonna have to reminisce back to DEFCON because he did. They're
have
gonna
to.
have to. And I
Yeah.
wonder who is gonna be DEFCON.
So,
Who's gonna play
but
DEFCON?
is he supposed to be dead or is he just locked up?
They made it seem like he was dead. Like that
Okay, okay, because
dead.
that's why Kanan had to visit his brother. Okay, that makes sense.
Yes. So Rock on the phone. Yes, where I stopped. The Rock on the phone talking to somebody about the Abraham dude that got locked up in
Mm-hmm.
C. Um, let's see. Rock is gonna get him out. Well, she did exactly what I said. I said she's gonna get him out. She did get him out. She sees
Mm-hmm.
Kanan getting off the bus. They go to the house, the new house. You know, I said,
Meet him
what
at that nice house.
she made him ride the bus over there.
He probably told her he'll meet her. I'll meet you
Maybe
over there.
so. I'm thinking maybe
Yeah.
he was because he did not want to be with her.
No,
Still
he
mad.
has. Yeah, he's in. What's that mode where kids get in when they be rebel? He is straight rebellion mode.
But you can't blame him.
No,
Can't blame him.
absolutely not.
This is where it gets kind of deep when exactly what you just said about Kanan is that she's trying to show Kanan the house and want him to be
Yeah,
happy. And
yeah,
you know, this is what we have. And so he like, why you go over there and tell that lady not, to stop fucking with me?
yeah.
He goes
Because
straight to the pussy.
yeah. Do you not know what type of dreams I had last night? And I was ready to get back over there.
I said this little boy went straight to the pussy. His mama looking like
Right.
this is the business. And then, but this the thing with me when I deal with Rock. You put this boy in a grown man position and you want him to be grown, right? You telling him all your other little secrets, but you're not telling him what he really needs to know the most, which is
Right.
the father situation, just the story of what really happened back then. But I
Mm-hmm.
think she, in her mind, Rock has such a big ego, like her ego outweighs everything, and it always goes back to protecting Kanan. I'm doing this
Yeah.
to protect you. I'm doing this
Yeah.
to protect you.
That's her
But
alibi. That's her
yeah, but
alibi.
she really doing it to protect herself, and she don't want nobody to judge her.
Judge her exactly, and and truth be told, but that's why it's so it can be so much deeper if we went into it. It's like so glad it's not a real show, but it's a lot because if you were an informant at 16 and then end up getting pregnant by
So really, you was really deep off in it before 16.
yes, yep, yep, yep.
I give you 13 because you
Yeah.
been in
So
it.
you've been knowing the game.
Yeah, you been in it.
Mm.
So now we back at Sal. He drinking. He at the bar drinking. All his workers are there. They making a salute to Marco. Um, he gets word that Dominic was found and he was with Marco. So y'all already know Sal was ready to kill everybody. So Marvin pulls up to the house and sees Juke outside burning some things in the backyard. So you
Burning
already
the
know.
princess. Yeah, everything her mama had got her. It's time to go. We're gonna send this stuff to hell.
Yes, and I noticed she had her hands covered up too. But I also noticed that Marvin is making drastic changes to his um
For his life.
anger. Like he's able to
Yeah.
control his behavior. And
Yeah.
I want this to be a great view for all the humans out there when you start paying attention to yourself.
Yep. Yep.
Marvin paid attention to himself.
He was stubborn about it at first, but when she really talked to him, like, "Hey, this is serious," but I think he was kind of digging, knowing that she was like, he just ain't never had a good girl. He never dealt with no good girl, so it was just like, this might be something different. I think I really like her. She trying to make me be a better me, something that I never saw myself
He
being.
challenged him.
Mm-hmm.
What's her name? The lady who challenged him, the therapist Renee. I think that was Rachel Renee, one of them. But I want to say that she did not make him go back to his old self. she did some threading with it, of course, because you here cause of the court. So I'm gonna use you for that. You gonna change your ways, and if you don't, then your ass just go back to jail and deal with that yourself. But
Yeah.
I think I'm glad that Marvin was able to let that feminine woman, that energy come in to help him balance it out. To
Nobody had ever did it. Nobody
nobody
had never did.
ever did it, especially to be closer to his daughter because he knew like, okay, her mama bad now. I might lose her forever for the
No.
shit that I did
Yeah.
to her. Like I
Yeah.
might not ever be able. And you raised this child with your family, so you had to help your family, but you raised her.
But it was good to know that he really, instead of being stubborn about the situation, I guess when she cut that behind off, he really kind of felt it. That was making him go through a whole lot. She done moved out. She ain't saying a word to you. She ain't saying nothing. You just a wall to her.
Then kind of like a hardness like the therapist, because the
Yeah,
therapist kind of like was hard with him like that. Juke was hard with him like that, and they was like, "What you doing? You fucking up."
yeah, yeah.
So back at Rock House. Oh, back at Rock House. This is the first time I seen Rock look like a real mama. She was at the house looking at Kane in bed. She had her hair pin rolled
It
up. She
is.
had her robe on, but she was still fly. And I was like, okay, you missing your son. And
Mm-hmm.
you about to lose him now. She
Yeah,
feel it.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah. But she messed it up, and all it takes is. But it's easier said when somebody that hid behind so many lies. It's easy to say, just tell the truth. Just tell the truth. How can I tell the truth? And then again, risk him losing respect for me, or him feeling a certain type of way when he would never understand. He'll never understand.
Mm-hmm.
But you do have to kind of give him that chance to understand. But he was gonna be disappointed either way. He's gonna be disappointed with the lie, and he's gonna be disappointed with the truth.
With the truth. But
Mm.
I think you'll have a better outage with the truth. And it might take him a longer time to get over it, but at least you told him the truth.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So Juke and her dad Marvin, they sit in the car, they see Kenya, Juke mom come out the building, mom go across the street, and he tells her that she should leave Juke alone. She says, like she my daughter. And he was she said, I know she's sinning. And so I'm looking at Kenya like, we going back to this conversation. You still judging this girl. You knew what she liked, and you was out there doing the same damn thing.
Right,
So
right.
they she slapped him. Yeah, she slapped him. No, this what happened. He said you was sinning when you was chasing a ball player dick.
Yeah, yeah. So she was out here. Yeah, she was out here really cut up. But see, I don't know. At first, I thought they may have paid her to leave, but then
I
again,
thought that too. I ain't know
yeah.
she like
But why? What reason would they have to do that? I think she was probably one of them young ones, and I don't know. It's kind of hard to kind of guess this situation, but I can't say Marvin was hurt. Whatever happened or took place, she hurt him. She hurt him.
and then she slapped the shit out of him, and that's when you got to call daddy, cause she
Right.
just knew that he finna slap the shit out of her.
Yeah. Had he not been
But
going through that change, he would have went for her, the pastor, and the people that was in there.
I'm so happy that he was able to control himself. Like this is real. I like when they show change in the character in a movie because
Hmm.
it's like this is a killer to a person who now is trying to straighten themselves up.
Right.
And so, okay, let's see. Howard wakes Kanan up. I forgot to say, Kanan went to, he ain't fucking with his mama. So he went to Howard house. He spent the night. He made him breakfast or whatever. And he packed up and went out the back door because I guess, they can't be seen together. And then,
Because he the old girl still snooping around. So I do like the fact that he's not letting his ego take place. Like, I'm your, how some of them want to come in, boom, I'm your daddy. You do what I say. You do how I say. I'm your dad.
mm-hmm.
I'm your daddy. He's taking it slow like him because he knows that hey he's in a for real situation. So I do like how he's doing that character because I know I got to come in slow, but you have so many men that when they find out or or they want to save them for the world, Hey, he got a
It's
lot
so
to deal with.
going. I don't know. I think he's, we can't even. We gotta play it safe because there's so much shit going on.
Yes. Yes.
I might go to jail. You can go to jail. Your mom can go to jail. I can get killed. You already tried to kill me. You see what I'm saying? And I think he's still feeling bad about that too. And that's why you sent me over to kill my dad. What kind of shit is
Yeah.
that?
Right. Right.
So Juke, let's see. Okay, Juke and Marvin in the car again. This is when he dropped her off at the house, and Juke say, he wants to come in and talk to Juke, and she can tell that her dad is making like these changes because of
Yeah.
the words that he's trying to say. She was
Yeah,
like,
he's
"I'm
choosing
not
better
saying
way.
I don't want to talk to you." She was just saying it's not a good time because I guess she just went through all that with her mom and dad. So he said, "I'm gonna hit you up," and she was like, "Ah, man. I mean, I'm not gonna hit you up. I'm gonna call you." He's trying to watch his words. He tell her words mean a lot. Words
Yes.
mean something, and so you could tell she said, "Yeah," and you could tell she wants to have a connection, but
Because she
she
needed
does
it.
need a time.
Because she's not, even though Rock is there, she's still not getting that what she would from. At least she still had a parent. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's not your mom, you still at least had your dad. So, and the relationship wasn't bad. It was just always kind of, he just could have been more involved. But at the same time, that was their normal. So
Yes,
she missed probably their normal. Did also, it's probably in her mind because you remember when she had to go by the house to get some clothes and he had
yes,
changed the room up.
yes,
So you
yes.
got to kind of think like, man, I wouldn't mind being there because you probably be lonely at Rock House.
She did like it though. You can tell she liked it.
Yeah, yeah.
So Juke walks in the house. She see Kanan packing his clothes. He said he going to Famous house. He just saying he can't trust his mom. He see her for, he kind of seeing a lot that's going on with her. And at the building, Rock, Marvin, and Lou meet up with Unique. And Ted, baby, did y'all see you? Let's go and say that you see Unique in that damn fur coat. Like,
Joey, Joey, Joey.
baby. Ooh.
Joey, Joey, Joey.
Joey was fine, baby. I had to call him by his name. Joey, you was fine in that damn fur coat, baby. It was look like the wind was blowing and shit.
They should have gave him his real name in the thing.
Yes.
It would have went real
It would
good.
have been perfect if you ask
Yes,
me. That would have been
yes,
perfect.
yes, yes.
But he telling Rock, like Sal wants to meet with you. And so Rock was like, "Shoot, what the fuck he want to meet with us about? You the motherfucking Italian whisper."
Girl, she's so bad. She is unmatched.
So he looking
She
at me
is
like,
literally
"Bitch, don't
currently
check me."
unmatched.
There's
She is
so many
unmatched.
words. He was like, "Bitch, don't check me. Check your motherfucking brother. You need to ask
Told
your brother."
on. So put threw him in front of that bus because you get smart, so I got to kill you with something else that's gonna
Yes,
go
mom
over
was
there.
like, man. So he tell, it was Antonia, the girl who was on trial, not it for him. So Rock is, it's like she pissed, like she pissed the fuck up the deal.
We take 2 steps forward to take 20 back. Is what she
God damn, Marvin. She was looking at Marvin. Marvin, you fucking up, Marvin. You fucking up.
he looking like, well, I was trying. I didn't do it.
He was trying to get some shit out the way.
Right, we did
Man.
not need her going to court.
Okay, so Rob walking to the bowling alley. She sees Sal. She talks to Sal. And so, Sal like, brother for, my son for your brother. And so he was like, "I know Marco was a fucker," but she like, Marvin not responsible for no deaths. And I don't blame him. Marvin wasn't responsible for the damn death. So he like, in my community, you come to me before you go to anybody else, And I'm like,
But how do we know that? We
we
didn't. Y'all
found
didn't know
out
that later.
later.
I didn't know that. When I went to your son, he didn't tell me that I should have came to you.
Exactly. And so that's how Rock kind of put that shit out there like that. And he was like, what is it with you? You just gotta prove that you strong like a man because you in a game with men. And she said him,
Mhm.
you niggas always think it's about your fucking dick.
It ain't got nothing to do with it. Just
She
the,
called
the,
him
the
a
way
nigga.
you
I
feel.
was so happy she called him a nigga. I'm sorry, but when she said you niggas always think it's about your fucking dick. It ain't about your motherfucking dick. I'ma be
Girl,
me.
but the thing is, it's all right. Right, I will show you that it's just that y'all that's what y'all think with. Because if you thought with this, I got the same thing up here that you got.
That's what she was basically telling him. That's basically what she said. It ain't even about
Right,
me trying to prove
right.
myself. She said, I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna be fucking me. I said, okay, okay. Send your condolences to your wife.
Yeah, yeah. I'm like, now, Rock, you probably could have left that out, but
But you
that, I
know
guess
what?
that's
He
what
said
black hearts do.
he did. He said, man, she fucking like, damn, he liked that shit though. He really liked him.
That's what I'm gonna say. He likes it. That's what it was.
Okay, so then they showed the police are rocking around the water and they found the body. And it is Crown Camacho. And what did he have on? Bulletproof records. I said, damn, y'all dumped him in the damn lake in the river. Why
But
y'all
he
didn't burn him up?
but right. But right, I don't know how that happened. But Lou, he still got he's slick. That's gonna be a hard one.
Lou is finna be the professional crazy killer man. That's what he's becoming
Yeah.
as a character to
Him
me.
and Marvin switched places. They done switched. Yeah.
Yes, he finna be the crazy, crazy one. Okay, Lou
Mm-hmm.
is waiting. I mean, Marvin is waiting for Renee, the anger management therapist. She come out the meeting. She smiling. They talking. She said she happy that he got in contact and came to see her. Marvin asked her on a date, and that's when the man jump out and shoot. Right. And so we don't know if Marvin got shot or if the therapist got shot. Then the next episode starts and it opens up. Wait a minute. Is that it? No. Okay. It opens up with one of the sales guys at the bowling alley. Then one of the guys come out, the one that used to be with Dominique, and Lou shot his ass. That
Mm-hmm.
made me think, I know Lou is finna be a straight. He finna
Yeah.
be
It,
killing a lot of people.
because he done got away with it. You know, he's serial now. He's on the
Yeah,
serial thing.
he's finna start killing a lot of people. He
Yeah.
wanted to get out the game, and it's almost like the more you want to get out something, the more you did.
You
You
end
dug a
up getting
hole when you killed
deeper.
Crown,
Yeah.
and it's like now you just keep on digging these holes.
Yeah.
Now it's like you keep digging
But
graves.
see, he almost kind of like it's almost an ego thing too, because everybody keep comparing you to Rock little brother, and then but
Yes, yes, yes,
Rock like my little brother, my little brother, you know, or you really try to come to you, really trying to dig that side out because it's like, you know, what you got south? Well, we need you here, you know, we need you here. Don't
yeah.
worry about that studio. So it's just like it's almost like fucking with this pride and ego at this point.
Okay, so then they go into the scene, like the burial site scene, and of course, we like, damn, they killed Marvin. Marvin, they killed you. Then it's like, no, they killed Renee. I'm like, damn. Marvin was just about to experience true love. And I think sometimes when it happens like that, that's how you know it was finna be major, some major, major things.
Mm-hmm.
Because I really thought Marvin was gonna be taken out because of the simple fact of the changes that he started to change in his
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
And sometimes things happen like that, like okay, you complete the mission. Now
Yep.
it's
And
time
then
for
it's kind of now you see a different side, but yeah, it
I was shocked.
it's still a lesson for him. But
Yeah.
because the thing is, what happens, you know, and this is a lot of people, even you know, myself included. So you know, like we say, everybody has that dark side, right? So what
Mm-hmm.
happens when they decide to wake up at that dark side? you still kind of gotta pay for the seeds that you planted and the stuff that you've done. You still kind of got to pay for that. I'm not gonna say it's gonna hunt you the rest of your life,
But
but you
he lost love. That was major.
that was
Yeah,
major. You got because there's
yeah.
some stuff that you got to pay. You just
And she
had this
liked
woman.
him. She really liked him. I could tell. I was like, damn,
She
mama,
knew he
she
was a bad boy. She went crazy though. She knew he was a bad boy, but at the same time, the way he used to talk at the meetings, he was like, I got employees that want to do this, it is real business. I'm like, listen to him. You would never know that he in a dope game. I got employees that don't want to. They want to do what they want to do. So yeah, I like that. Yeah.
So this was finna be the setup. This when they show crackhead Sam. He pissing the cops, taking me in for some stolen candy now. Come on, writers. Y'all take him in for some stolen candy. Okay, so I just figured they had to add some type of way to set this plot up.
Well, he was peeing outside too.
No, that's what I'm saying. The whole scene to me was like a setup, like a plot setup.
Oh
Like let's
yeah,
use
yeah,
crackhead.
yeah, yeah.
He pissing. We're gonna arrest him for these candy bars, and this is how we're gonna set up this Burt thing. And I'm like, okay,
Right.
but I guess they had to get somebody to do it. But meanwhile, Kanan is sleeping at Famous house. Somebody named Horatio knocking on the door. They asking about, that rent. Famous ain't got it. He tells Famous that they found Crown in a river, and it's hard to believe that he can get him and his girl some studio time. So anyway, the real estate agent, she give Rock the keys. Rock looked not happy about this getting this house since
Because she had a different thing in her mind. You know how you got something put in your mind on how it's gonna go. Kanan gonna be so happy and
did not happen.
no,
Did not happen.
it's
You
not.
should have got a business like Unique.
Yeah,
That's what you should have did.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so Sal walks up to the little clubhouse they have. They playing poker. They talking about old boy who got shot. They trying to start a war. Um, and he said he going to ask Unique for some information. So this is like all this episode is almost like a plot setup episode.
Yeah.
At the station, crackhead Sam is still trying to convince them that he know about the shooting of that cop.
Right.
They talking about is Howard. Bert overhears the conversation that Sam is talking about, and so she's trying to, she's
She's so
trying to.
yeah, she's still on it. You still trying to find something.
I don't know. It's like, what are you trying to prove? That's what we're gonna get to that. At the studio, Ziza is in the booth. Cartier is telling Lou that they need a bedroom song, something for the bedroom. Famous walks in talking about he needs some money. Cartier gave this long speech to Famous, like, go make your money, baby. We ain't giving out no more handouts. And Lou kind of looking at him like he doing too much. Like, you taking over my studio. I killed Crown, goddamn, for this shit. Now, do I need?
Yeah.
You said you was just gonna be a silent partner.
Right. Right. Because you
That's
really don't
another
know
set.
about this industry for real. I think what he's supposed to, but that ain't what you just. It's a cover up.
Yes,
Look.
this is another plot setup for
Yeah.
episode 10, I guess. So Juke is at home. She's washing dishes. Rock comes in, baby, in her red outfit. This episode 9, the red outfit. She tells Juke that she knows what happened about her and her mom, and this is where you see the ego Rock. Like, I do everything for Kanan. I do this for Kanan. Nobody gonna tell me what you do when you're a single mother. You love your son. Boom, 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 boom. And she looking at her like,
looking just like that.
she
Auntie,
did. She looked at her like,
Auntie, you
stop
doing
lying.
too much. Right.
Yeah,
Yeah. Because
stop
we
lying.
both think I had to tell Kanan about you.
Basically. And Juke is the only one to me that got real sense. It's almost like she's a version of Rock, but she's a version of Rock on another level of knowledge. Like, she already see what's really going on. Howard is in the bathroom washing his face and hands while Kanan is looking. And then I was like, he washing his face. At first, then I look and I started, oh, they at the mall. So
Yeah,
the
yeah.
mall.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember we went to Dubai, and when you go in, it is like a little station where
That
you
you.
go wash your hands and your face and all that, take your
Yeah.
shoes and stuff off.
Yeah.
So I think Kanan is developing some type of
But that's what's gonna make him smart because he wants to learn.
admiration, like he's admiring Howard. Like, oh, he said, "You're a Muslim? I didn't know you were Muslim."
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He said he had to get back into it. I think Kanan, his character, he's very smart, and
Very
the street
smart.
stuff is really. He just has no other option because that's all. I mean, come on, your mama, she's the boss. Then you got your two uncles, so you have no. Unfortunately, you don't have any other option. Even though now you older and you found out about this real dad, you already into it. You've been born into it. You've been into it for so many years. So
Mm-hmm.
he, yeah. So, but I love how his character that he's so open into learning, other than what's this street life about. I'm
Yes.
open to.
See, that's why he had Symphony, remember? I
Yep.
mean,
Yeah.
Symphony, and now he's gone. So it's kind of like, so I don't have nobody now. All I got is Howard. That's
Yep.
kind of like, and now he's showing me a part of a life that I didn't know this was my dad. I didn't know he was practicing Islam. I didn't know, like, he's teaching me a true part of himself
Hmm.
versus my mama teaching me all these goddamn lies, and I gotta figure her ass out. She lying every damn second.
Every second,
Yeah,
baby. This.
just be lying. So, let's see. Crackhead Sam is cursing and fussing, and Bert asks him what does he remember. He tells Bert that he remember the kid shooting that cop, and that kid name is famous. He did say something like that. Bert's get all that info. The other cop is listening. Remember, it's another cop in there listening
Yeah.
that's friends with Howard.
Yeah.
Goes to the captain's office to tell him about Sam knowing some information about the shooting of the cop, and the captain calls internal affairs.
Yeah. To go ahead and get him out of there. Yeah.
So Rock is talking to Tremont. So she went on over there and got Tremont friend Abraham out of jail, who had that gun,
Right.
like I said she was.
Right. You said you
Um,
don't mess with nobody that you don't know, but now you know me.
yeah, and she said she was not win. You're not winning unless we all winning.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He tells Rob that Cartier may do all that talk, but he an angry nigga. Don't be fooled. So Tremont tells Rob that they don't have an agreement until Cartier is handled. So the lawyer walks out with Mr. Drew, which is Abraham, the
Yeah.
guy,
Yeah.
and when Rob walk off or whatever, he'd say, "Man, she just as crazy as that nigga." Like it's so.
Right. I don't even know if I need to mess with her
He's
because
like, that bitch is crazy.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So
He's still scared.
Crackhead Sam, he going through it. He having one of them moments. He fiending in the
He
jail
been
cell.
thinking. Just
Yes, and he swear he in pain. He hurt. Then the police tell him they finna let him out because they need the space. So Bert, she mad because she can't get the information that she
yeah.
want if out on the street. But then she walk all the way out there on the street with him, telling him that she gonna meet
I was
up.
glad she did that. I was glad she did that.
Yes. And so she gonna meet up, but Howard was sitting there watching her the whole damn time. He like, we gonna have to do
Cause
something.
man, stop being a Karen.
Yes. At the diner, Marvin is eating with Juke. She asked him about the funeral that he went to. I thought that was nice. She asked him about, how he was feeling.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she said, "Were people crying?" A lot of, well, did he say something like a lot of people was crying? Was you
Yeah.
crying? Did she say was you crying or
She
something?
did ask, yeah, and I think he did tell her he was crying. He did. Did he
Yeah, I
tell?
think he said he was crying.
Yeah, yeah, I
Oh,
think yeah,
it was
yeah.
something like that, but it was funny. And
He was letting her
so,
know he was trying to change. He
yeah,
wanted,
he
yeah,
told you he had did a lot of bad shit, and he thought the good would bounce off the bad. and he feel awful about the death. Or you can tell he feel bad about Renee.
Yeah.
He tells Drew he's sorry for what he has done and what he didn't do, and he wants to do better for everyone. And she tells him to do better for him first.
Yeah.
He said he working on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought that was just the cutest because I was like, oh, he's trying to get bright with his daughter because he did tell Renee that he wanted to get some help to do better with his daughter.
Mm-hmm.
That was
Mm-hmm.
nice.
And that was before she reached out to her mom. That was before. I
Yeah.
mean, she was interested. I mean, thinking about it. But the thing is, he knew he had messed up when he put his hands on him the way he did.
So this the part that tripped me out because niggas always be trying to try him. So Rock over Cartier house, and he playing that music. This nigga always trying to show out.
He
Just always
staged.
trying to show
He
out.
he is. He too. That's why she don't like him. Even though she be shy, he too flashy. He was too flashy for her.
She like quiet dudes who talk.
Cause we both can't be bosses.
No, yeah, but she like Symphony. She like him because he was quiet but smart. Quiet but really smart.
Yeah, and he didn't ask questions. If he I ain't finna ask nothing, I don't need to know.
No, he didn't. He really didn't. And she was saying he was. I think what she said. Okay, so he said he wanted a part of her operation. He was telling her all these figures, you know,
Yeah,
percentage, and then I was like, oh, you really trying to own her and
Lou.
Lou. So you just want to own all that
Right,
shit. And
right.
so
Cause
he said,
he had got through Lou, but he was only able to get through Lou because Lou didn't have the money. But so he had got through Lou. So he's thinking like, in his mind, he being greedy. Now I got to you because I know you don't know, Rock don't know. So what it is, I'm gonna try to see if she'll do the same thing that your brother that did, but you don't understand that she'll for real boss. He didn't know that.
exactly.
He didn't know that. He thought she was gonna fall to his feet. Yeah, you can have half of my business.
Exactly. Is you stupid? That's how she was looking at him like. And then he act like he was trying to fuck her, and she was looking at him like,
Girl I was like, because he was like, yeah, I don't pay for it. I'm thinking to myself, son, don't end up in the wall.
shit on outside on that building, on the ground outside that building.
Please don't, because that other man ended up in the wall that he just got out the wall. So, baby, please don't end up in the wall
Okay.
with your big old self.
So Sal is talking to Unique about Marvin and Rock. Unique tells Sal he has no love for Marvin, but you can't put that on Marvin due to Marco fuck up. I said, God damn, Unique. This nigga, I said,
Girl,
tell him again.
anytime you just say his name, what if it's Unique or Joy, I get the heart out emoji.
He tells Sal that Marco was down for the crime, so it was no coming to ask him. He tells Unique Marco vouched for you. Now you taking up for the moolie. And then Unique looked at him like, bitch,
Right, you better be glad you got all these people over.
now you know I ain't finna tell you shit. Now you know I'm finna fuck all this shit up.
Right.
Unique say everything I done was for the business. What do I get stepping in between y'all beef? Because you already know if he do anything to Rock, that means his money is gone because Rock got to connect with the Colombians. What the fuck is you talking about?
Right.
He's looking at him like, who is you?
Good sir. Right, because me and her could really make it big. We should have never been truces in the first place, but they got to start off somewhere. I mean, not truces, should have never been a war with us anyway. But however, it got to start somewhere. You got the bottom got to fall out for you to rebuild anyway. So they on rebuild stage.
But
I'm
this
not,
this is what they call the fragility of white people.
Mhm.
When Unique asks Sal, what do I get out of this beef? And then Sal tells Unique, you get my gratitude. My gratitude is priceless. I looked at that damn motherfucker like, gratitude? Gratitude? What is you talking about? So you want me to tell some shit on Rock and Marvin, and I'm getting paid off of them because they can't run this operation without me and you.
Right, right, right.
You
And
just in the middle.
I got this whole building over to myself. Are you kidding me?
Exactly. I was like, thank you, UD, for standing up for yourself.
he
Cause he walked
he
out like
said that would make me a snitch.
exactly. And he gonna say, won't nobody know. You will.
I'm over here, Joey.
I'm like, you will. You know,
Right,
and you probably gonna do something to him.
right. I sure was hoping that when he was like, yeah, see him to his car, I'm like, please don't let them do that. Please don't let
You
them do
understand? Say you disappointed me, you need, and you need like, okay, walk me out.
that. Let's go. He went nowhere fast with that conversation.
So then he say shit else like, okay, walk me out.
Yeah.
Famous is at the pizza joint talking to Kanan and about his rent problem. This nigga say rent problems.
But
And,
the thing is, he's so lame. You ain't going to school. You
you
ain't working.
know, dope. You ain't doing nothing. Like, you at least go to school. Go to school and say you on your own. Go get
Please.
you and go get you a job.
Why you can't work?
You
Because
could have got a job.
you not writing no music.
Nothing. You ain't wrote nothing. So Kanan said he was gonna get him some money, and in walks Fred, that dude that robbed Kanan.
Yeah.
So they give each other the eye, but then you could tell Famous over there thinking some more shit. Fred always got some money.
I always got some money.
What you trying to do then, Famous? We gonna see later.
Right, but I love how Kanan told him like you want to be something like that. Like we know how he get this money, and it ain't even the right way. So like, why would you want to be that way?
Exactly. So Bert at home with her girlfriend and big kissing or whatever, and she tells her, just let all this stuff go and stop trying to prove herself. That's what she said. Stop trying to prove yourself to everybody due to her family because she got that job because her dad was a police officer. That's how she got that job.
Mm-hmm.
And so she just want her to stop, prowling through all this investigation stuff. Marvin and Lou are sitting at the table. Marvin thanks Lou for looking out. Rock comes in, sit at the table, and tells Lou they're not looking for no part-time. We're not looking for no part-time help, Lou.
Yeah, she back on Lou, but she just don't understand her other full time is going part time.
We're not looking for no part-time, Lou. And Lou, like, he's straight. He ready to get to the money. Ross says she got some people coming down from the Basilis to take down the Basilis. Lou tells them, it's the Italians.
They coming. Yeah, they coming. They coming hard. Like we don't have enough what gunpowder, we don't have enough manpower. Like how is that going?
Exactly. She tells Marvin that crackhead Sam has to go.
He has to go.
The Italians are driving by Rock House. They see security, of course. Famous is home. He goes out the door while Kanan is sleeping and goes to Corinne's house and asks Corinne for that damn gun.
I at least thought he was gonna take his ass over there to try to get with the mama since she giving it out.
Thank you.
So you trying to get a whole gun, or at least sleep with the girlfriend since Kane, it didn't work out with her and Kanan.
When he said Fred had that money and he snuck out of there to go see Corinne to get that gun, I knew then what he was finna do. And she said, bring it back. Juke is at Nicole's dad's house and they sitting at the table with a detective and the dad is trying to tell her about Bert manipulating young girls. And I'm like, Bert, who else did you talk to besides Juke?
Because you get to the, well, she's doing her job. She really is. But of course, on the outside looking in, it's like you doing too much. But really, you not. You really do
her job.
Yeah.
So they assume, the internal affairs man, though, and he was like, we don't have her testify, say anything about Bert, then it's a lost cause.
Yeah, there's no case. And I
Yes,
think he really got some love, some type of love for her, like, you know, and then especially knowing that she didn't do it. Like, I'm not gonna do her like that.
exactly. So crackhead Sam is walking out the building and he see Marvin. And immediately I thought Marvin was finna do some. He said, come on in here and get in the car, Sam.
Me too. But I thought he was gonna, you know how they had to take Kanan friend off in that first season.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, that crack
yeah.
in his head like I got something for you. I said,
I was like, oh man, it's over before you,
it's
Sam.
always for Sam. I said, dang. He said, you got an offer I can't refuse. Girl. And he jumped in that car so fast.
Sam, he playing. When I say he plays the hell of that,
Whoever Sam is, you played that part, okay?
remind me of Samuel Jackson and uh
Halle Berry, yeah.
no, Samuel Jackson and black you know the black and white movie Jungle Fever.
Oh, yeah, yeah, that was Jungle Fever. That was
Yeah.
Halle, yeah. She was a crackhead too.
Oh yeah. But I'm just saying they did the role so good though.
They
Sam,
played
Sam
that really good. And Halle Berry looks nothing like she really looked like one of them women on the street. I would not lie.
yeah,
I guess
yeah,
because I live in that type of neighborhood, you see those people all day.
yeah, yeah. Sam was he's a good one, baby. Almost hard to convince me that he ain't on it. No, I'm
And
kidding.
okay, for real, he doing a good job.
He sure is.
So Famous tried to rob Freddie, the same nigga that robbed Kanan, and Famous is doing a bad job trying to rob Freddie. And Freddie started laughing. Freddie tells him he knew it was him. I know it's you, Famous. So then Freddie shows his gun, like, he showed his gun and act like he finna shoot Famous. And then Famous end up shooting him, and then he pow pow pow, like he shot him a
Too
couple times.
scared. Too scared. Just really got
Yeah.
scared.
Then the neighbor across
And
the
you know you
hall,
got the nosy neighbor. The nosy neighbor that's been across the hall.
who is the neighbor? Do you remember? Cause I don't know. I don't
They
remember.
never showed it. I don't think they. Oh yes, they did. I think they showed like a little old man.
Is it? Oh, that's why I was finna ask. Was it an old man?
Mm-hmm.
So Juke and Kanan talking about her seeing Howard and Nicole's dad. Seeing Howard at Nicole. Remember Howard was at Nicole's dad house, and
Mm-hmm.
Juke dropped off that tape, and she seen Howard. So
Yeah.
she was telling Kanan how she seen, his dad at that house.
Yeah.
And so she said, well, damn, your mom was mad young when he met her. Kind of like Palomar and Kanan, say Juke, but Kanan say it's different.
Yeah.
Remember, he said it's different.
It's different. She
Juke
said
say
no.
the same fucking thing. It's the
It's the
same fucking thing.
same thing. She was right. It's the same thing.
So I'm wondering, cause she said she had her daughter young, so she had to be like 30. Was you like 30?
I'm talking about who? Who?
Howard.
Yeah, but well, I don't know.
Messing with a 16-year old?
I want to say he was like 24. I don't know where I got that number from, but I want to say she was like 24, something like that. But
You
that's
mean he was 24?
yeah, he was 24, and she was.
And
I
she
don't
was.
know where I got that number, but yeah, or maybe that's just the number I came up with my own.
Well, it's still the same because he was an adult that was
Yeah,
undercover
that
messing
was
with a
undercover.
16-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
And you
Mm-hmm.
was the police.
And messing around with the informant. So yeah, that's something that could get them all just messed up.
That's probably why they probably throw everything out. Wonder why they ain't seal the case then. Okay, I don't know. I'm going too deep. It's a show, Drina. Like I said, wonder why they ain't
Girl,
seal the
because I
case.
was finna send Rock to counseling for daddy issues. That's no reason. Hold on, Rock, I still love you, baby, but yeah, I did. Yeah, I was
So
going.
this what I said. This what I had wrote. I said I told y'all this nigga was undercover fucking a minor who had her ear to the dope man, and got pregnant, and it was all for the good because she was underage, and your ass would have went to jail, and DEFCON was gay, so it was perfect for him.
Exactly. And you know what? Now that I think about it, she did have to keep that because she can't tell that she wasn't an informant. They get out, that's gonna be real bad.
And she was underage.
Yeah, they can't get out. So yeah.
Anyway, Jew asks, has he thought about coming home? Wait a minute. No, she said you have a dad, and he said how a dad is working out for you.
And
She,
she
he
said, "Give
said
me it."
Marvin been doing right. She said
Yeah.
Marvin been doing.
Actually, yep. She was like, actually, yeah, yeah.
Bert is out looking for Sam amongst the other crackheads. Marvin puts Sam on a bus to leave and not come back. He tells Sam that he is trying to do the right thing. He got him some money to get right. Sam is going to get off that bus. And guess what Sam did?
Got off there. Hey nigga, stop this bus. No, hey nigga, let me off this bus. some he said. I know he said, hey nigga. I know he said.
He sure did.
Hmm.
And got off that daggone bus.
I said, what they doing that at? Because you can't get on no Greyhound talking about some let me off this bus. I don't care how if it's just 2 blocks up the street. No, you can't stop the bus and do that. That's not en route. I decided not to
Girl,
go. I don't think they do that. But you know, that's back in the
got-
day, so they probably did.
he got off that bus.
And had gave them in the whole water. Yeah, Margaret, I'm gonna make a change. I'm gonna make a change. You gonna
That
see.
man looked like he took out running to the crack house. Like he couldn't get there fast enough. I could see the he had that money ready. They show Cartier. He gets out of the car, goes into his building. He gets on the elevator, and then when 50 start talking, you know something finna happen. Like when 50 is talking, something is finna happen.
Didn't know what it was, but honey, that man got on that thing to say. I mean, what I didn't know, what was going on for real. But when he got on that, said, "Hey, he's coming up."
Mm-hmm. Knew then.
I
So
think Kanye kind of knew something was going on. It's like one of those things that kind of pass over you, like some just don't feel right.
yes, and that's when you knew he when that elevator popped up. I wish I could show the picture. I might have to add it in the video. That face was like this.
It's like, yeah, because we was like this.
Then he gonna say, I think he said something real smart or something. Y'all
Yeah, I
had
don't
me
even trust
fucking
each
get.
other. He said,
Yeah,
"Y'all don't trust each other."
yeah,
She
he
said,
tried to
"We
say some
family."
smart shit.
Yeah, he said,
But to me, when he say that, that's foreshadowing because he knows that Lou done did some fucked up shit that she don't know about, and she doing some shit that he don't know about, and Rock don't even know that Lou killed Crown.
"Yeah,
She
yeah,
don't know that.
yeah," and that's why I think Lou let him in on the deal. One, he had the money for real, and two, that he knew that he kind of had picked up on, oh, you out crying.
Yes.
He felt
So
pressure.
that's what happened. So he know that's when he said, she said, what Ross said? We family.
We family. Poo poo. Then she went for that head like she had to tell Kanan. Turned around, went for that head. Then
Yeah,
he
she
go.
looked at him like, what the fuck? You better shoot his ass. What the
He
fuck
turned
you
around and
mad?
shot him again.
So then he gonna do his gun like this. Pound.
Yeah,
I'm so
I don't even have an inkling of an idea of what's gonna happen next, y'all. Somebody asked me, "Is that when Rock gonna die?" I said, "Rock." I said, "Rock." I said, "What did somebody tell you that?"
my
She said,
girl is not going nowhere. My girl is not going
"Yeah,
nowhere.
but she was like, well, from I guess Power, they said that she did die when he was younger."
No, and she no, to me, I have to go back. I remember 50 Cent going back to see his mom, but she was with some man or something upstairs in the room or something.
On Power.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to look that up. Okay.
So
Okay.
I got to make sure that I remember that being, but I got to make sure myself.
Okay. Okay.
So I think his mama was still alive, but I don't think she was to be trusted. Just like Juke, he couldn't trust. Juke was to be trusted, but they couldn't trust Juke either. So
I
now
was. I be looking at her. I be looking at her now. I'm like, you were so sweet. They just ruined you.
they
Because
did,
you
they
turned
did.
out to be so
But that's
bad.
what
But she was.
remember. That's what 50 Cent said. Remember, he said these
Yeah.
type of things make you wonder why some women are. He said they are mean for life. You know, hardcore for life.
Yeah. And then you know what? Now that I think about it, it does make sense because Juke ended up being a police officer. Ain't that something?
Hmm.
Oh yeah, this is like
That's what made me. What happened between her and Bert?
yeah. Well, well, for the most part, Bert did let her know like you remind me a lot of myself when I was your age,
Okay,
and
think about it. In the next episode, somebody they already killed um Cartier. They already
mhm,
killed him, right? Killed him,
mhm,
right? So in the next episode, it the plot is getting thicker because
yeah,
it's some shit that's finna go down with Famous, and because Famous got that damn gun, and we don't know what's on that gun,
we don't know what's on that gun.
and we don't know what he done did with the gun, where he
He
ran.
gonna get, he may end up giving it back to her because you
This gonna
remember he
be
said he wasn't gonna do nothing with it. He was just gonna use it, to, just because somebody was after him. He'll probably end up because he's gonna have to give it back to her due
yeah.
to the fact that it's her mama's.
So this gonna be the aftermath, but this gonna be the aftermath of Famous and his situation because we got to see what happens after he done shot this man
Yeah,
and who the
yeah,
neighbor is that saw it and heard it.
yeah.
Number two, we gotta find out the situation between Unique and the Italians. Is he gonna tell Marvin and Rock the they operation? Is he gonna tell? Is he gonna team up with Rock and try to make some money? Break them down in some sort of way?
I think he with Rock now. I don't think he. I think that's just he's they solid. They more so solid now. I don't think he gonna try anything because he knows she could be scandalous, and I can't trust nobody like this. So what do you do? I got to play it close. You know what I'm saying? What they say, keep your friends closer, but your enemies closer. So he
Mm.
got to keep her close because he don't know how to trust her. He don't know which way she may go on. So I got to kind of teach that.
And now Lou is in a real fucked up situation. In a real fucked up situation because now Crown is dead and his body has been found by the police. Ziza know that he killed Crown, but
Yeah.
also do not know that Cartier is dead, and how is she gonna react to that death?
Well, I don't know because based off Cartier, well, with Crown, he may be able to get off good with
We
that.
don't know how they met, remember?
Who?
Ziza and Ziza and Cartier.
Well, that's
Cartier.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Well, I was starting with Crown. With Crown, I feel like Lou may be somewhat okay because Crown did have owe a lot of people. Crown
That's
had a
true.
lot going on, so he may be able to get out of that. That's gonna be a hard one depending on Lou. Cartier, he could have been bullying that girl. He may have been doing some sleep. I don't think she was sleeping with him or anything like that, but he probably was taking care of, almost like some, you know, money you paying.
Daddy's types, you know. So,
Yes, I'm like a daddy to
but
her.
we gonna see because that's what I'm saying. It's so many plots.
Mm,
Also, you got Bert still snooping around. Howard is still trying to protect Kanan
yeah,
and show Kanan who he is at the same damn time. And Rock just in all her hands in every fire. God damn it, every fucking fire.
It, from trying to save my brother to trying to keep this operation growing because she's still focused on growth. You know, that's what CEOs focus on. I'm focusing on growth. We got to go here. She a BMF. she has the BMF baby. We focusing on growth. We gonna hit every. I want to hit every side of the U.S. We're gonna tackle the northeast side first, and then
Yes,
we're gonna make our way on. You know.
to the south.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Or maybe
mm-hmm.
over to the west coast. Yeah,
Yeah,
they doing a lot. They
yeah,
doing a lot. So
yeah,
we're gonna see if she's gonna be able to make that move as well.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, this is definitely caught my attention, and the part that I love the most about it is how characters get in their roles so well to where it fools you. Like how we just had to kind of remind ourselves, hold on, this is a show. This not even a show where it's based off a true story. You're like
Yeah,
this show for real. That's how good in
good it
character
is.
they are. So they kudos to all of them. It's not one person in that show. Well, hold on, and I'm not trying to be funny. Unique baby mama, she probably the worst. And I'm glad they made her show her two or three times. But she's probably the worst.
That's probably why they move real fast with her.
They got to move fast with her, yeah, cause
Hmm.
yeah, but
The whole
other
time
than
it
that,
was slow when Rock was slow motion, but Rock was so goddamn sexy. It was like she didn't
yeah,
even know why she just kept walking, but she know, bitch, I
the,
still can see you. I see
the
you. I know
right, the
me.
clothes fine, the wording they use. I would be shocked if they went all from New York. Like
Yeah.
it
That's
really
why I be telling Marcy, my homegirl Marcy, to watch it because she New York. I was like, girl, it's straight 90s New York. Like you will
is yeah
be in
it's
love with
yeah
the hairdos, the clothes,
the clothes. It's
the language.
all.
Yes.
It's more than just the plot of selling drugs. It's the way they went back. They went back to bringing up felines. I don't know if you've even seen Lou when Lou killed Crown. He had on some Reebok pumps.
Crown.
No, Lou
Oh,
when he
Lou did.
killed when he killed Crown and they would shoulder down his feet. That man had on some Reebok pumps with the basketball on the baby. Sure did.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, I thought that was so cool. I was like, Reebok, he got some Reebok pumps on. I'm like, dang, I ain't had none of them. I had some
I'm
maybe
gonna
in
have to
fourth
go
grade.
back and see that one.
Yes, he had Reebok pumps on. Sure did.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
The
So,
gift is amazing. I ain't gonna lie. I love Rock and all her outfits and her hair.
man,
I
her
love
whole character is
Yes.
just amazing. Yeah, she it's just like, dang, I would just like to be at a rehearsal with them. Like, does she have to rehearse more than one time? Because I could just see her just doing it again. Does she come up with some of this fly stuff that she be saying? Yeah,
She
it's
got that thing down. She got it.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And they said, "Oh, she's cold blooded." Uh, when they killed the big guy, I forget, I'm horrible with names. When her and Luke killed the goddamn
Cartier. Cartier.
girl, yeah, when they killed him, he
Yeah.
said, "Ooh, she cold blooded." That's what you got to say, and
She
men love it. Men love it. You know how they swear they don't want nobody that's too independent or this, that, or that. They love women like that. Love
she
it.
I mean she look good doing it though. And the character is
They
I know she
they
ain't go nowhere in New York. Like they probably like rock, rock.
She gonna forever be Rock. Just like Poe Brandy Evans gonna forever be Mercedes. And she just good at what she does. Like,
Mercedes.
but when you
Yeah.
get into characters so good like that, it's almost a compliment. Some people get offended. I think some of the, actresses and actors get offended, like, that's not who I am. Yeah, I understand, but it's almost to me a compliment, like, because that's how good. So you were
Cause you
so
done develop a whole different person outside of yourself.
Yes, and can you think about Tariq, what he had to go through when they was right here being hateful towards him, but he was so good. He
That's
did it
good.
so well. Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
I
So
just the
I,
only thing they need to do is just maybe they could push me in to be Rock best friend or something like that. I could be I could put me in. I could be Rock best friend, and then
I don't even see Rock having a friend. She
she got
ain't
to have
got
a
no
girl.
friend.
She got to have a girlfriend. I mean, she got to have, and I ain't gonna be the friend that fool with the brothers. I'll be the friend who, when it could be a scene where we sitting there and she could just come out to see me just because she just fed up with her and Kanan and she just real overwhelming. She need a friend to talk to because she can't talk to her brothers. And I could be the friend she could come talk to her then, and she introduced me to Unique.
She
Put that in there, y'all.
you put that in there real quick. Unique. Baby, unique.
Oh, this was so fun.
Yes. Now just be looking out. This is Raising Kanan, Power Book, episode 8 and 9. We did it together. Thank you so much for helping me. We gotta do it again. Maybe we could do it for the finale. When is the finale? I gotta see that.
Girl, I just don't know. I'm not even ready. I don't even want to look at it. I don't want to look it up. I don't want it to be the finale. I just want it to keep going throughout. Give me
They gotta
more
come
and
up with
more.
some more stuff.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
thank you, Reese, and make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. I had so much fun doing this. We're gonna do it again. We could probably do something else like hot topics. It don't matter. But I want us to get into doing it again because I had so much
It
fun.
is. All
I'll
right, guys.
talk to you later.
Bye.